Genesis, can you come over and make dinner for me now? I just don't feel like doing anything today. Huh? Right now? I still have to prepare dinner at my place and get a bunch of other things ready, so it's hard for me to come over now. That doesn't matter. I'm hungry, so hurry up and come make it. All right, but is it okay if it's something simple? I want steak today. Also, serve the fancy French appetizers I saw on TV before. Steak and French cuisine? That might be a bit too much. What? A housewife should always be able to prepare a perfect meal no matter what, right? Or are you saying you can't do that? No, it's not that. But it's already late and things are a bit hectic now. Excuses. That's why you're useless. Seriously, why did Andrew marry a woman like you? He really didn't have good judgment after all. How could you say that? Oh, and dessert too. I'd like a parfait if possible. Make it fancy with lots of vanilla ice cream and fruit. A parfait? But I don't have the ingredients. Another excuse? Are you saying you can't meet my demands? Or is it that you just don't care to satisfy me? No, that's not what I meant. All right, I'll do my best. See? That's what you should have said from the start. Honestly, if you just followed orders from the beginning, it would make things easier for both of us. Well, maybe it's too much to expect that from you. Ruby. And by the way, don't get too caught up in your honeymoon tomorrow. When you get back, I expect you to handle all the household chores perfectly. If you disappoint Andrew, things won't end well for you. Okay, I'll be careful. My son is special, so you need to work harder. By the way, what are you planning to wear on your honeymoon tomorrow? You're not going in some cheap outfit, are you? Huh? No, just a simple dress. Simple? That's only going to embarrass Andrew. It's a special trip, so wear something more glamorous and upscale. I prefer to keep it simple and not too showy. Do you even realize how plain you are? At least make sure you look decent on the outside. Okay. Now don't forget about dinner. Hey, I've got a favor to ask you. If you don't agree, things are going to get ugly, trust me. Ruby, what is this favor? I hate you, so I want you to divorce my son right after the honeymoon. What? During the trip, make sure Andrew is disgusted with you and you're the one to blame. What are you talking about? In Saipan, why don't you do something a bit flashy? Being vulgar would be just perfect, like causing a scene on the beach and being loud enough to bother the other tourists. Or maybe do something even more outrageous. Oh, I know. Why not do something shocking like relieving yourself in the middle of the street? If you pull off something that crazy, Andrew could start to think he can't be with you anymore. Ruby, what are you even thinking? I would never do such a thing. I've never even considered being vulgar in front of him. Oh, really? Well, if you don't listen to me, prepare yourself. Your life as a daughter-in-law is going to be brutal. Do you think you can handle relentless harassment from me? Why are you saying such things? I thought you were supportive of our marriage until now. Supportive? That was only because my husband told me to keep quiet and not interfere with Andrew's decision. On the inside, I've been sending prayers the whole time. Prayers? Yes. I hope the two of you fight and break up. That kind of prayer. But unfortunately, that wish didn't come true. So I wished for something bigger. I hope the whole world ends.
Breaking up or the end of the world? Isn't that a little extreme?
You think so? But to me, this marriage is that much of a disaster. I can't believe I allowed it to happen.
What do you hate about me so much? Did I do something wrong?
Your very existence is the problem. I can't stand the thought of an ordinary, boring woman like you being involved in my son's life.
Is that because you're comparing me to Andrew?
You know about his special power, don't you?
Yes, I've heard he has a special ability to sense things normal people can't, and that he sometimes has premonition dreams.
Exactly. That power used to be incredible. When he was a child, it was even stronger than it is now. He could guess what was inside surprise boxes, and he even predicted earthquakes. He was like a child of God.
But I heard that as he grew up, the power weakened, and now he can only vaguely sense things.
That's right. It's such a waste. If he had trained properly, he could have been predicting lottery numbers by now.
What? You were thinking about that?
Of course! That's why he should have married a woman with similar abilities and had children with even stronger powers.
You've got to be kidding, right? That ability has caused him a lot of pain throughout his life.
Yes, I know. When he was little, he often cried at night from scary dreams, but that's no big deal.
We don't want our child to go through that kind of pain.
That's because he's not tough enough. But don't worry. I'll raise my future grandchild properly and make them strong.
Neither of us wants that.
I don't care what you want. You're going to divorce him soon anyway, so it doesn't matter.
That's absolutely not going to happen. We're not planning to break up.
Is that so? If you insist, I guess I have no choice.
Do you understand now?
I understand how you feel.
Thank you.
But that doesn't mean I agree with you.
What?
Anyway, goodbye.
Wait, what do you mean by that?
There's nothing more to say. I hope you enjoy your trip tomorrow.
She's definitely up to something. I'm Genesis, 27 years old. It hadn't been long since I married my husband, Andrew, and we were all set to head off on our honeymoon starting the next day. But I had this strange feeling that something was not right. I didn't want to ruin the mood, so I decided to wait until we got back from the trip to tell him about the WhatsApp messages. The next day, I was on high alert as we headed to the airport, but Ruby, who was determined to make us divorce, pulled off something unbelievable.
Ruby, stop doing this weird stuff. Don't you realize how inappropriate this is? What are you planning? Isn't it obvious? I locked you in the airport bathroom stall.
Pretending to be a cleaning lady just for this? How wicked.
It was a flawless disguise, wasn't it? I snagged the outfit on Amazon just yesterday.
And snatching my bag too? What are you thinking?
I'm taking your place on the flight to Saipan. I'll be enjoying the trip with my son.
What?
You ugly girl. You'll be stuck in the airport bathroom until I get back.
This isn't funny. Stop joking around.
I'm serious. You and Andrew need to get divorced as soon as possible.
If you keep this up, Andrew will hate you, not me.
Canceling the honeymoon makes you the bad one. A quick divorce is just around the corner for you.
I've already sent a message to Andrew on WhatsApp.
Oh, really? Looks like a message just popped up.
What?
You see, earlier when I pretended to say goodbye, I actually met up with him. At that moment, I casually slipped his phone out of his pocket. Of course, without him noticing. Such trickery is a piece of cake for me.
No way. How did you even manage that?
I slipped a dummy phone of the same model into his pocket. It looks exactly the same, but inside it's completely empty. You have to be extra careful with things like this.
Can anyone really pull off something that smoothly?
I've known for a while that Andrew always keeps his phone in his back pocket. So I practiced all night to make sure I could pull it off flawlessly. It's only natural to know your son's habits, right?
Are you kidding me?
And thanks to you being stuck in the bathroom for so long, the timing was perfect. I sent Andrew ahead on the flight, and now I'll calmly follow behind.
This is too much, even for you. It's just despicable.
It's my dream to have my future grandchild predict a big lottery win. I'll do whatever it takes. Andrew and that power of his will lead our family to greatness.
If my husband hears about this, he'll be disgusted with you. No one will ever support that kind of thinking.
Oh, please. Andrew and I are blood related. If I take my time convincing him, he'll understand. After all, I raised him.
That's impossible. Now open this door.
No way. I've wedged the door shut with 3 suitcases filled with heavy stones, and even braced it with a rod. It took a lot of effort.
No wonder it doesn't open. This is unbelievable.
Plus, I put an out-of-order sign at the entrance, so no one's coming in. Pretty flawless, right? I really am a woman who leaves no stone unturned.
So that's why it's been so quiet.
Oh, and I took your bag too, and helped myself to the cash inside. There was plenty of cash. Looks like I'll be living it up in Saipan. Lucky me.
Stop it. That money is important.
Oh, and your wallet and bag aren't my style, so I'm going to throw them all out. They're probably just cheap stuff, considering someone like you owns them.
That wallet is something my late grandmother gave me for my birthday. It's really important to me. I don't care about the money, but please, at least give me back my wallet.
Was your grandmother some kind of billionaire? No, of course not, right? So that wallet's probably just some leftover bargain bin junk. Off to the trash it goes.
I don't need the money, please. I'm begging you. Just give me the wallet.
If it's that precious to you, let's have a little fun with it. Look, I'm soaking it in coffee, and now it's ruined for good. And there it goes, into the trash. Goodbye, cheap wallet.
How could you? You're the worst. I need to get out of here and retrieve it right now.
It's useless. Just stay put. No matter what you try, there's no escape. You should just give up.
Ruby, it's serious.
What now? If you think you can trick me, you're mistaken.
This is no time for that. You need to run now.
Huh?
Wait, don't tell me. Has the plane already taken off?
Of course. These days, planes have Wi-Fi, so I can keep using WhatsApp. It's pretty convenient.
I see. Well, in that case, there's nothing I can do. But please, listen calmly. I need you to take what I'm about to say seriously. That plane might really be in danger. It's not just a gut feeling. We both sensed something was wrong.
What kind of nonsense are you talking about now? Honestly, such a pathetic lie. Who would believe that? You don't seriously think you can still fool me with some made-up story, do you? It's not funny at all.
I'm telling you the truth. I'm not joking about this. It's Andrew. He's the one who said it. He sensed danger many times with his power, and this time I'm sure he's right.
What are you talking about? Did you forget that I have his phone? There's no way he could contact you. How could he tell you something like that?
He's right next to me. He actually came and rescued me. Andrew sensed where I was using his ability and acted immediately.
What kind of nonsense are you spouting? You're locked in a bathroom. How could he be with you? Have you lost your mind?
You might not believe it, but just a little while ago, he came to help me. Andrew got on the plane, but then he got off right away. I think he sensed something.
This lie is so far-fetched that it's not even funny anymore. Who do you think is going to believe such nonsense?
But it's true. As soon as he boarded the plane, he sensed something dangerous, and Andrew immediately turned back.
No way!
Please, believe me. The biggest proof is that Andrew isn't on that plane right now. If he was, you'd be able to check, right?
He is there. I rebooked the ticket in my name, so our seats are separate, but I definitely confirmed it. He's sitting in that seat.
Are you really sure about that? I don't think so.
He's wearing an Aloha shirt and jeans, so it's definitely Andrew. I've seen him in that outfit many times.
Did you actually talk to him to confirm? Or are you just assuming because of the outfit?
Well, he's been sleeping with an eye mask on, so I didn't talk to him. But there's no way I'm wrong.
Ruby, I heard you're nearsighted, and recently, you've been having some farsightedness issues too, right? Andrew mentioned that as well. Are you wearing your glasses today?
No, not today. I'm planning to switch to contacts once we get to Saipan. I'm fine without them for now, but what does that matter?
Then take a good look. Put on your glasses or really focus to make sure. It's important to confirm if it's actually your son.
There's no way I'd mistake my own son's face. I'm his mother.
If that's what you believe, then check properly. See the truth with your own eyes.
Hold on a second. It wasn't him.
Now, do you believe what I've been saying?
So, this plane really is in danger?
Yes, unfortunately.
And what exactly do you mean by danger? You're not saying it's going to crash, are you?
Calm down. We don't know that for sure yet.
You've got to be kidding. I'm getting off right now. I'll make them turn the plane around.
One passenger making a fuss isn't going to make them turn around. And if you do something suspicious, there's a chance you might be mistaken for a hijacker or something.
Then what am I supposed to do?
You'll just have to pray that you arrive in Saipan safely.
I can't stand the thought of sitting here for hours with that hanging over me.
Maybe it's karma catching up to you.
Stop saying things like that and do something with the airline.
What do you want me to do?
Tell them about Andrew's ability and get them to turn the plane around.
No one is going to believe that.
So what are you saying? You're just going to abandon me like this?
As I said before, Andrew only felt that something was off, but that doesn't mean the plane is definitely going to crash.
What else could possibly go wrong while on a plane if not a crash?
Like the restroom being too crowded and you won't make it?
That's awful, but as long as it doesn't crash, that's better.
Oh.
What? What is it?
That plane is going to crash. I assumed Andrew was wearing that scared expression because he thought the plane was about to go down.
What?
But really, he was just holding back the urge to hit the bathroom.
I'm sitting here terrified that the plane might actually crash, and you're joking around?
Relax, it's not going to crash.
Really?
Andrew just had one of his clear visions for the first time in a while.
He saw me landing safely in Saipan?
Yeah.
That's a relief.
And he also clearly saw you getting pickpocketed at the airport and ending up with nothing.
What?
Well, considering it was my money in the first place, it's a bit of a mixed feeling. but I'll just add that to the compensation.
Excuse me? What are you talking about? That makes no sense.
I'm talking about the fact that you locked me in the bathroom. I'll be filing a criminal report for unlawful confinement and seeking compensation.
Are you trying to scare me with this ridiculous exaggeration?
I'm serious. When Andrew came to rescue me, he wasn't alone. The police were with him.
You're lying.
The police saw me locked in that bathroom and they took photos as evidence. Plus, this conversation on WhatsApp clearly proves that you, Ruby, are the culprit. So there's no escaping this.
This isn't funny. It's a joke, right? Enough is enough. You're such an awful daughter-in-law trying to scare me with lies. It's making me sick.
Well, if you don't want to believe it, that's fine. But when you return, reality will catch up to you. At that point, you'll fully understand what you've done.
Wait, are you saying this isn't a joke?
Yes, this is the reality. I'm filing a criminal report and you will be arrested. On top of that, I'll be claiming compensation for emotional distress, as well as damages for the bag and wallet you destroyed, for a total of $20,000.
What? You're really going to turn me, your husband's mother, over to the police? You were truly the worst daughter-in-law of all time. I should give you an award for being the most disgraceful wife ever.
Honestly, I expected you to make a bigger scene. But I'm surprised you're calm enough to crack such a lame joke instead.
Once Andrew finds out you're trying to turn his mother into a criminal, he'll definitely divorce you, right?
Excuse me? What are you talking about?
There's no problem. I'll just have my husband pay the compensation. Getting a criminal record doesn't bother me at all.
But Andrew came with the police to rescue me, didn't he? Can you really believe he'd still take your side after that?
He's a smart guy. He's just pretending to be a good husband in front of the police. How can you not see that? You're such a clueless wife.
But Andrew told me he's cutting ties with you. He said he'll never have anything to do with you again after what you've done to me.
No way! That can't be true.
That's not the only reason. Andrew is also furious that you tried to use his power for your selfish gain. That's another reason he's cutting ties with you.
I'm just hoping for my future grandchild to have that gift. I'm not trying to control Andrew.
That makes it even worse. The fact that you're trying to place that burden on your grandchild is something he can't forgive.
Why not? If we won the lottery, I was planning to share the winnings with him.
You really don't understand, do you?
What don't I understand?
You've been by Andrew's side all this time and should know how much he's suffered because of that power. Yet you're trying to pass that burden on to his future children. You don't realize how cruel that is. That's why he's decided to cut ties with you. He's disillusioned by it.
That's a lie. It has to be.
And as for having your husband pay the compensation, I wouldn't count on that, since you're probably going to be served with divorce papers the moment you return. So that plan's likely not going to work.
What?
When I called earlier to report what's been happening, he mentioned that he always felt your fixation on Andrew's power, but he didn't know it was this intense. Now he's saying he can't keep going like this with you.
That's just you trying to scare me, isn't it? You're saying all this just to win, to make me feel threatened. I can see right through your lies. This whole divorce talk, it's something you've orchestrated, isn't it?
I don't know about that. The truth is often more brutal than you think. I understand you don't want to face reality, but the time for escaping through lies and threats is over. Isn't it about time you accept the truth?
This is a lie. This isn't something that can be brushed off as a joke. But wait, what if my husband really wants a divorce? What am I supposed to do then?
Are you behind all of this? Oh no! He just sent me a picture of the divorce papers on WhatsApp. This can't be happening. Why has my life turned out like this? Oh my. Looks like one of your fun surprises just disappeared. I was planning to shock you even more after you returned, but reality hit you much sooner than expected. And the reality waiting for you after you return may be even harsher. So, Andrew really did say he's cutting ties with me? No, that can't happen. You have to convince Andrew to help me. He really shouldn't throw in the towel on me at this point. He'll regret treating his mother like this. Why would I help someone who locked me in a bathroom and threw away my late grandmother's keepsake so casually? This is a mess of your own making, isn't it? Fine, I was wrong. I'll apologize. I'll take full responsibility and replace the bag and wallet. I'll buy you new ones. Just please help me. There's nothing of value I could ever want from you. And at this point, do you really think replacing those things makes any difference? Please don't say that. If my husband divorces me and my son abandons me, I don't know what to do. How am I supposed to go on living? This is exactly what they call reaping what you sow. The consequences of all the people you've trampled over are now coming back to you. I'll do anything. I'll pay you back, and I'll totally ask for your forgiveness. Please, don't abandon me like this. I don't want my life to end this way. After returning, Ruby was immediately divorced and cut off from her son Andrew. The family future she had envisioned vanished without a trace. She was kicked out of her home and now lives in a small rundown apartment. Her life is far more difficult than before. She works as a cashier at the grocery store during the day and does night shifts at the factory to make ends meet. Of course, she has no friends left, and even her relatives have distanced themselves. She now leads a lonely life, ignored by everyone. Her habit of looking down on people hasn't changed, and she's hated at work due to her bullying of new employees. She's reportedly on the verge of losing her job. The get-rich-quick dreams she once had have all evaporated, and maybe she's finally realized that her greed is what cost her everything. Meanwhile, my husband and I are enjoying married life. We regularly meet up with my father-in-law, have meals, and go shopping together. Now, I'm just thinking how nice it would be to introduce him to his future grandchild soon.
Hot days continue every day. Well, how are they? I didn't notice summer has already come. I haven't seen them for a long time.
Oh, Mary, long time no see. We have been great. Is everything okay there?
Well, yes, I'm fine. You know, my age makes some problems physically. I don't want to worry you about my health problems. I can deal with everything about me.
You don't have to say that. Please, don't hesitate to tell me if you have some problems. By the way, you texted me with WhatsApp. Is something the matter?
Yeah, of course. I have some things I want to tell you.
What is it?
Kent is gonna be on a long vacation soon, right?
That's right. Kent will have the first summer vacation as a first grader. He's looking forward to it too.
Exactly. It must have been hard work for Kent to wake up early and go to school every day. Yes, I understand he is still young but doing good.
Yes, he is. He was so spoiled. So, Mary, do you have something you want to tell me?
Yes, I think Kent should stay with me during the whole vacation. Summer vacation is almost a month, right? You'll have plenty of time. Kent will have plenty of time to do his homework at my house. Don't you think so?
Huh? Hold on, Mary. I don't get what you suddenly said. Please, tell me more about it exactly.
Have you studied English grammar? Or you don't have comprehension skill. I didn't say anything difficult. Kent's summer vacation will start next week, right? I'm telling you, Kent should come here during the vacation.
Yes? Kent is gonna be on summer vacation, but we are not because we have to work. My husband's vacation is not long like the kids, so it will be difficult for him to stay there all the time.
I know Bill can't have a lot of vacation due to his work, but you are allowed to stay here with Kent, aren't you?
Yes, but...
Kate, you're on maternity leave. I am sure you aren't busy. So why don't you go back to my house with your kids? Don't you get it?
Yes, I understand what you are saying. You know, my daughter is only 2 months old. It's hard for her to get around. I'm concerned about using public transportation. It will be tough to travel for me with 2 kids. Bill will take us to your home during his vacation, so...
Oh my God. What are you saying, acting all dependent like that? You're a mother now. What do you mean you can't even take your child with you? You're embarrassing. If you don't change your mind, you'll become an unfit mother, okay?
I'll be disqualified for that as a mother? I've never heard of it, but...
Of course not. You can't even take care of your own child. You're really pathetic.
It's not that I can't take care of things, but... It's insane to let the 2-month-old child on the train. We don't want my kids to catch any illnesses or anything. Kent is still very young. I always keep an eye on them.
Quite an excuse, isn't it? You are really calm when you come with Bill.
That's because Bill helps me. I can ask him to take care of Kent. Because we are in our own private car, I don't have to worry about luggage, and there is no risk of catching any illnesses. That's not how it works with public transportation, is it?
It sounds like you've thought of some decent excuse, but do you really think I'm gonna let you do what you want? How spoiled are you?
What did you say? I don't think it's a matter of whether to forgive or not, you know.
I know. You've always hated me, haven't you?
Mary, stop talking that way. You have to understand I don't hate you exactly.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. I don't care. I hate you too. Why did I let my son marry you? All I feel is regret.
You are a terrible person, Mary. I have no regrets about my marriage at all.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm an honest person, so I say whatever comes to mind easily. I guess I do the same on WhatsApp. Of course, I know it's a bad habit I have to fix.
Excuse me. Let me take this opportunity to say what I usually think of you.
Oh? What is it? Come on.
It's not that I don't like you.
You don't have to force yourself on me. No matter what you say, it doesn't change the fact that you don't like me.
I sometimes have trouble with your way, for example. The way you talk or your attitude towards me. I feel hurt, so I hope you could change.
Do you even know what you're talking about? You're younger than me, yet you are so audacious. You think so highly of yourself to be admonishing my actions?
I don't think highly of myself. I'm only human, and I do get hurt and depressed at times, especially when I talk with you. Your words hurt me. We are connected by fate, and I want us to have a better relationship. I'm just asking for your help. I don't want to make my husband feel sad because of our bad relationship.
Oh, you're worried about my son, aren't you? I try to appear friendly with you in front of my son. Don't worry about it. It's okay. If you don't say anything, he won't know.
That's impossible. I feel mortified whenever I text you. When Bill is not around, you say bad things about me. And you threw away the sweets I bought for you because you said they taste bad. Bill notices everything about my sadness by the look on my face. And another thing, Mary, You once told Bill that I was mean to you, didn't you? I just couldn't stop talking to Bill. I'm glad he believed me, but...
Oh, such a bold woman, aren't you? You think everything was my fault, don't you? Don't you ever consider that you might also be part of the problem? For you, everything is someone else's fault.
No, I fully understand my shortcomings. I'm making an effort to fix what I've noticed. I don't want you to worry. I am not neglecting my husband's personal affairs during this maternity leave. I am doing my best, so could you please acknowledge that?
I don't care what you say. You know I didn't ask you to tell me your efforts.
What?
You are nothing but a no good. So I've already given up. Yes, I wasted my time talking to you. Anyway, come to my house for summer vacation. I'll discipline Kent during that time. That way, my son will be able to relax at home too.
No. Impossible is impossible. I can't subject my newborn daughter to danger.
Then why don't you just leave her at home?
Huh? What are you saying? Are you serious?
Yes, I am. You and Kent alone can come. Don't you think it is a good idea? I'll make lots of delicious food for Kent.
Mary, stop. Why are you discriminating against my children? How can I leave my 2-month-old child alone at home? Why do you discriminate against my daughter? You always do that, don't you?
Don't you understand?
Huh?
We don't need a girl in our family. Our heir should be a boy. It is better. I don't care about a baby girl.
You don't need a girl? She is also your grandchild. How can you be so cruel?
I already told you. I want a baby boy. Kent. That's enough for me. I don't need you either. Don't forget. Come with Kent for summer vacation, okay?
No, I won't. I'll go with my family there during my husband's vacation. I won't go until then.
Really? Okay, I got it. I'll go to you.
What?
If you're that stubborn, I'll go to your home. But in return, you have to pay me for my round-trip transportation, okay? I want to fly. First class, please.
Wait a minute. I don't want you to decide on your own. I'll talk to Bill about it.
My son will be fine. He's very kind to me. He agrees to whatever I want to do.
Mary, there's the matter of money. I can't just decide on my own. I'm on maternity leave, so I have no income right now.
I don't care about that. This wouldn't have happened if you just came, right? You're always so stubborn. I will go out of my way, so you should take care of my transportation costs.
Oh no.
Don't say anything bad about me to my son. If anything in this conversation leaks out, I will ask him to divorce you.
Hey, wait a minute.
What's the point in waiting? I'll be there on the first day of summer vacation. Prepare travel expenses and wait for me. Kate, I am almost there. You'll pick me up at the station, right? Oh, it's noon already. Please go to a food shop near the station and buy me something delicious. Hey, why aren't you replying? If you don't hurry, I'll be arriving at the station soon. Kate, reply to me. What are you doing?
Hello, Mary.
What the hell are you doing? I'm already at the station.
I'm sorry, I'm kind of in a rush.
You knew I was coming, didn't you? Why do you have such a busy schedule? What an incompetent person you are.
We've been so busy, I haven't even checked my phone.
I realize again how lazy you are. I don't care what you do, but can you pick me up as soon as you can? I'm waiting for you, okay?
Well, from here, it'll take about an hour by car.
Oh, come on. Stop acting clueless. You said it's a 7-minute drive to the station, right? Stop making stupid jokes and come pick me up quickly.
I already said before, I'm in a bit of a rush, so it doesn't seem like I can go pick you up.
Gee, what are you talking about? Then I'll walk. Hey, Kate. You knew I was coming. Why is there no one here? There's no car. What the hell is going on?
Did you walk? You must have had a hard time with all your luggage.
Hey, explain this to me. I just got to your apartment now. The curtains are closed. The nameplate on the front door is missing. It looks like you're not home. What the hell is going on? I told you I was coming over today. What time will you be back?
We won't be back.
What?
We moved.
Moved?
Yes. You know we have a new family member. We were talking about moving to a larger apartment. Luckily, we found a good place, so we moved in a hurry. That's why we were in such a rush.
Why did you decide to move? Okay, I get it. I'll go there too. Tell me where it is. What's the nearest station?
What? I won't tell you.
What? What do you mean?
I mean, I don't want to tell you. Bill said I don't have to tell you either.
You're a liar.
It's true. I exploded in anger when we talked about the summer vacation. I told Bill all about what you said to me. He was furious and said we should move out right away. We went through the formalities and moved out without any problems yesterday.
What are you talking about? My son would never do such a thing. How is it possible that he doesn't want to see me?
He got mad when he read your texts. He said he didn't think his mother was like this. And he apologized a lot to me. He doesn't want to contact you anymore in the future, and he doesn't even want to see you anymore either.
Is he talking about me? I am his mother. I will never allow him to respond like that towards me. It's crazy. This cannot be. How can a mother not see her son?
Please talk directly to him, not to me.
Huh? What are you being so cheeky about? Give me your new address. I will go to him. I'll meet him and talk to him in person.
Bill told me not to tell you where he lives. He says he doesn't want to see you anymore. I'll block your contact on WhatsApp too.
Hey, stop joking. You think you have that kind of authority? I'm your husband's mother. There's no way I'm going to allow you to behave like that.
I don't need your forgiveness. You know I don't like you.
What?
That's why I don't want to see you either. So I don't think I will ever see you again. Goodbye, Mary.
No way. Kate, you're kidding, right? You're playing a joke on me, aren't you?
We discussed this and decided to do it this way. Farewell, Mary. Mary went to the company where Bill is working to know the address of our new house. But because my husband said, I don't know you, the guard kicked her out of the entrance. She understood Bill would seriously keep us safe. So in the end, she disappeared. We are now free from Mary. We are now living together as a family in peace. We are able to spend our daily life like this. So I am grateful to my husband for taking care of our family.
Have you done the shopping yet? What's for dinner tonight? I'm going to be home earlier than I planned. Can you cook before I get home?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to my parents tonight. I've already arranged my ticket, so I won't be back for a while.
Huh? I don't remember you telling me about it. Why didn't you tell me in advance? It's not good to be told on short notice.
I left a letter on the kitchen table. The details are written there, so be sure to read it.
Huh? You are leaving without notice. That's so selfish, isn't it? It's fine to go back to your parents, but have you finished everything you should do? You are always so clumsy and you always have to redo things. I was surprised you can't even clean up properly. I guess my son married a bad wife.
Don't worry, it's fine.
Well, is my dinner ready? It is miserable when I have nothing to eat for dinner. Since I'll be returning home, please make sure to prepare my meal. You can go home after you finish everything you have to do.
Don't worry, your dinner is ready.
Is that so? That's fine, but it's not like I enjoy eating what you cook. It's just that it's so sudden. I'd like you to be thankful that I eat food you made even if I don't have a choice.
That's right. I spent a lot of money for you today. I would like for you to eat a lot.
This is not bad for your standards. Did you use the finest ingredients for me? But you know what? It seems like the high-quality ingredients have turned out to be disappointing.
Well, Mary, it wasn't me who made it.
Oh, could it be... Did you invite the top chef to our house? You didn't have to go that far. It's a waste of money. Don't you know anything about saving money? Is this what young people are like these days? But you made an effort for me. I'll forgive you. So, what did you prepare for me?
Here it is.
Well, lovely. You couldn't possibly make a dish like this, could you? It is excellent technique by a top chef.
The dishes are in the fridge.
If a top chef made it, of course I'll gladly eat it. I'm looking forward to going home if I had excellent dinners waiting for me.
That's good to hear. Well, I'm going back to my parents' house, so please read the letter I left on your desk.
Yes, okay. You're such a persistent person. I get excited to know that you won't be there. Hey, I just opened the fridge. What is this?
What do you mean, what is it?
Don't be silly. It's the dish you said you prepared for me.
Oh, you mean that? Isn't it colorful and wonderful?
This is the picture you just showed me. What are you thinking? You want me to eat this? I'm not a goat. I can't eat paper.
Yes, you are. No matter how hungry you are. Please, don't eat the paper. It will upset your stomach. But I understand why you want to eat it. It's a wonderful dish.
Are you making fun of me? You did such a silly thing. What the hell do you think you're doing?
I told you to read the letter. You know, it's the same paper.
Yes, it is. I read it. What do you mean you're divorcing? What did my son do? And to write such an important thing in a letter is cowardly.
I understand what you say, but think about your son. Do you know how long he hasn't come home? Even if I wanted to, I couldn't even talk to him. That's why I left a letter.
He is busy with his work. Why don't you understand him? He doesn't work just for fun like you do. He's working very hard every day.
I also work very hard. By the way, didn't you see the picture I put in the envelope? I'll attach it to the WhatsApp in case you missed it. Here it is. This is your son, right?
This is...
Your son. That means he's my husband. He's walking happily arm in arm with a woman, but it's not me, is it?
What is this?
Well, are you pretending you don't know? It's obvious at a glance. Isn't this the scene of an affair? He says he is busy with work and he doesn't even come home. But it seems he has time to stay at a beautiful woman's house. He leaves the care of his own mother to me. Why do we have to live together without him? How can you be so unconcerned for months at a time? Perhaps we both aren't receiving the attention we deserve, don't you think?
This can't be true. Even this picture, you doctored it anyway, didn't you?
Unfortunately, I don't have that kind of technique. You know, I'm not good at that kind of thing.
I wonder if that's true. I don't know. Putting that aside, what do you mean divorce? If these pictures tell the truth, don't you think you might also be part of the problem? Could it be that my son isn't satisfied with you, that's why he ended up like this?
Huh? I don't understand what kind of excuse you are making.
You're not a pretty wife. That's why another woman took him away from you. Why don't you show a little sensitivity? My son did nothing wrong. It's all your fault.
No, he doesn't go home to his family. And he loves the woman he is having an affair with and stays at her house. No matter how you think about it, it's his fault. I have another reason for divorcing him.
What's that?
I can't stand the way you always treat me like a slave. You are still full of energy, but you don't even work. You don't help me with the housework, you laze around. No matter how busy I am, you still force everything on me. I'm sick of living like that.
So what? No matter how healthy I am an old woman with a short life expectancy. What kind of person makes the elderly work?
You don't work, and what's worse, you are addicted to gambling. On days when you are not gambling, you hang out with your friends for lunch. I can't tolerate you lazing around. I can't tolerate the fact that you are taking money directly from my wallet. You may think I don't know, but I do.
Were you intentionally turning a blind eye to it? Well, what a woman.
What you're doing is stealing. If I report this to the police, you might end up with a criminal record, you know.
Are you trying to threaten me?
As much as I want to threaten you, it doesn't matter because you won't be my mother-in-law anymore. Yeah, I don't care anymore.
Hold on. I don't approve of divorce. If you leave, who will take care of me? Who's going to cook my meals and clean my room? And I don't have any money to gamble with.
Of course not. Do everything for yourself. I will be a stranger.
I can't do the housework. That's why I have asked you to do everything.
Just as I thought. There's no other option, right? You will be miserable in your old age. That's life. Enjoy.
Don't say that. You're angry with me, aren't you? If I apologize, will you stop the divorce?
Are you kidding? I'm not going to change my mind. I don't want to be with that unfaithful man ever. And I can't live with an arrogant and snoring woman either. So I'm going back to my parents' house.
What? Are you seriously going back to your parents' house? You're not kidding?
I'm not lying. I'm sure the cheating guy will have a hard time paying alimony. I've got all the evidence. Whether the cheating man goes bankrupt or his mother collapses, I have nothing to do with it. I don't want you to come to me and cry, okay?
Wait a minute. I don't want to do housework at my age. What should I do?
I can do it, so you can do it too. If you are motivated, you too can do it.
I don't have any money to play with. Please, change your mind.
Please work as hard as you can. You will appreciate the money you earn from your work. You don't even know how to work for yourself. That's why I want a divorce. I'll be arriving at my parents' house soon. I'm going to block your WhatsApp now.
Oh no, you're ruining my life. Do something about it.
Work for yourself and take care of household chores on your own. Play when you have spare time and money. Nothing is ruined.
I don't want to live like that. Please, come back.
I won't do you any more favors because we'll be strangers soon. I have the divorce papers ready. You know what I mean?
Wait a minute.
Why don't you talk to your cheating son? Oh, excuse me. Talk to your son. I caught the scene of the affair and have all the evidence needed. I was able to get a smooth divorce after that. Of course, I received alimony from both my ex-husband and the cheating partner. Thanks to this, I can think about my life from now on. I will be able to take my time and think about my life. By the way, Mary lost the slave who used to take care of her, so she had to do all the housework that she was not used to doing by herself. The unfaithful man has not returned. I am really glad to be free from the daily life of being pushed around by such a parent and child.
Thanks for watching. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and leave us a comment down below. It means a lot to us. See you next time!